Alright, guys. Not feeling, I guess, all that good for the most part. I'm still good, right? Not like sick or anything, but it's just that my arms right at the moment, yikes, they're sore from yesterday's workout. So, ooh, just for right now. Hold up a second. No, that's not it. Just getting, not so set up, but it's like, actually. Come on. Okay. So, for today, we're just gonna play some Watch Dogs 2. We're gonna start a new file. Just need to get that load in and everything set up real quick. So, we're loading in the game, launching it. Oh, they just... the hell? Oh. Wait, why? Jesus. Whatever. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Just gonna... Yeah, all for today is just gonna be some Watch Dogs. And then... I don't know from there. It's just gonna be probably just gonna be just Watch Dogs for a couple of hours, maybe 4 if we feel like it, and then that's it. That's just the stream. I didn't catch so much sleep last night, so I guess that's why. I feel like only a couple of hours of gameplay today. Where's Watch Dogs? Oh. Okay. Huh? How? How'd you even get over here? How did you even get over here? Oh my, what the hell was that? I don't know if y'all saw that, but that was there. What the shit, man? Just get me into the game, man. I just want to play some Watch Dogs 2. Okay. I'm just changing up to the scene. And game capture. Capture a specific window. What do you want? Watch Dogs 2. Okay. Come on. There we go. It's all too big, so we just gotta adjust the size. And I think we're good. Oh, why? Why is it like this again? Just keep the current settings. There we go. That makes sense. Okay. Alright. Got that little technical difficulty out of the way. Does anyone here know what Watch Dogs, or does anyone know, like, has ever played Watch Dogs before? Just asking, wondering if anyone's actually in the chat watching. We're just gonna start a new game. Yeah, we'll just start with this one. That's fine. Okay. Oh god, it's stuttering. The stream is stuttering.
Consider this your 10-second initiation, Retro. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to bypass Bloom security doors and get inside OS profile.
Whatever they have on me, it's all bullshit, and I'm sick of getting harassed for it.
All the more reason for a purge.
Why? What? What the fuck? We shouldn't play.
We'll be watching.
Try to keep up.
By the way,
I have to end it. I have to like no. This is nuts. What the fuck? No. No. What the hell was that? I knew it right there and there, right? I knew something was gonna go wrong, man. That is wild. Like, what is eating up my stuff? Besides the stream, of course. God damn, man. That's just wild, man. That is just wild. That has not happened to me before. I don't think. Maybe it did last stream. I just didn't know why. Huh. Out of all the games that gave me trouble during stream, it's Watch Dogs 2 that's giving me trouble. Maybe it's because of the fact that I'm streaming on multiple platforms, like on Twitch and YouTube. Maybe that's why it's like kind of messed up. Or it's encoder overload. Oh my god. How and why? Bro. I don't understand it. Why is it like this? Bull crap, man. Bull crap. I wanted to play Watch Dogs 2, but I'm experiencing problems that I don't think should have been there in the first place. Hi. Now I don't know if we should at this moment in time, because wow, was the game was the stream like not working correctly, man. This is like how, man? Maybe I should readjust like the stuff later on, because that is nuts, man. That is nuts. Like, how did it get to that? That is. I just wanted to play Watch Dogs 2, but now I have to deal with that problem, encoding problem from my PC. It's like, come on. I thought the computer could handle it, or maybe it's the program. And I just don't know what to do. What to play at this moment. Because we could play like Watch Dogs or whatever, but either that or stream. Right, I forgot to mention the tips and stuff. The tip goal up there for the Switch 2 is just there, just because it's like, it's just a goal, right? It's just the goal that I want to get at some point or another. Don't know how long or when that'll like ever happen, but it's like, it's there. I got like up at least $500. Not gonna get the full 500 if like PayPal is gonna take plenty of my tips like away, a good amount of my tips away. But for the most part, it's like up there. Would like to get a Switch too, but I'm seeing so many doom and gloom videos about it. I think it might be just today. Yeah, I don't know what to do, man. Is there a game that I have not played that I could play? What game? What game though? What game? I don't want to play League of Legends. That's the thing. Well, no, I do kind of want to. It's been quite a while, and I do miss playing my. I do. I do miss playing my favorite guy, Mordekaiser. Props to my girlfriend for getting me this. This was expensive as hell. Could play like. Well, I missed it, but I don't want to play it. That's the thing. Actually, there was one game that I wanted to try out for a while. Let's just see, right? Let's see. I'm gonna boot up some Dolphin emulator, and I'm going to change this stream information real quick. Hate when things don't go your way, you know. Let's just see if this is anywhere. Huh. They do, there is a category. There is a category for this game. Wow, okay. That's actually a first. I did not know that was a thing. Okay. Let me see real quick. Nope. Nuh-uh. Don't need you on right now. Ow. Let's see. Just have to update some stuff for a moment. Everything's going out of whack today, man. It is just wild. Okay, so if we can't play Watch Dogs, let's see if we can play this. Just give me a moment. Where's my... Okay. Come on. Yep. Don't have a GameCube controller, but this will do.
Our intelligence has returned to our base.
Okay. Let's see here. Just need to make sure the controls are good. Nope, that's not here. Okay. Let's just calibrate some of the stuff here. I need to look back at like the controls, right? I need like a display. Actually, I wish. Where's my Xbox controller? Because I could probably use that better. Actually, hold up a second. The only reason I'm saying that is because it has analog triggers. Here we are. Xbox controller.
The enemy has dropped our intelligence.
Wonder if you were...
Our intelligence has returned to our base. The enemy has dropped our intelligence.
Yep, there we go. Wait, why is... Yep. Yep. There we go. Yep. Okay, there we go. Just have to make sure about that one. Okay, close. Let us boot up this game. Yep, it's good. Compiling shaders. Let's play some Power Rangers Dino Thunder. I didn't even realize that they had a game for that particular season of Power Rangers in the first place. Or like they had a game, but I just didn't know like what console it was on. Until I looked it up. And I realized, oh, it's GameCube. Makes sense. I'm actually kind of curious if this is going to work well, too. I should have just play tested it first. Actually, now that I think about it, would you guys be chill if we decided to ever like watch an entire Super Sentai series? If you don't know what Super Sentai is, it's the Japanese version. It's the Japanese Power Rangers. Did not realize that is loud.
Dr. O, we've come under attack. Kira and Ethan are gone.
Whoa. Slow down, Connor. What happened?
Zeltrax sent a new giant army to attack the Zords. They drained power from Kira and Ethan's Zords and transported them somewhere. I managed to get away, but Tyranno is low on power.
Okay, let me see if I can get in contact with them. It's a long shot, but maybe they are still in communication range. Kira, Ethan, do you read me?
Dr. O, do you have any idea what happened? We've been transported to some freaky dimension. I think Mesogog's trying to capture all of the Zords.
Dr. O, we're low on power. This may be our last transmission.
Can you find a way for us to get out of here?
Hold on, you two. I'll figure out a way to get you and the Zords back. Okay, Connor, it's up to you to rescue them. First, you need to get the Tyrannosaur back to the tar pit so we can get you powered up. Then we can work on getting the guys back. The creatures will be looking for you, so you'll have to be quick.
On my way, Dr. O. I'll get them back. You can count on it.
I know you can. Don't worry. I'll be here with you every step of the way.
You'd think they'd use the series theme for this one. But no, they didn't. The hell? There we go. I was wondering why it wasn't working. Let's play adventure mode. I loved Power Rangers as a kid, man. It was like
Connor, I'm glad that you made it back in one piece. Let's get Tyrannosaur powered up right away so we can begin rescuing Kira, Ethan, and the Biozords. Mesogog's forces will be looking for us, so we'll have to move fast. It won't be easy. While I work on opening an invisiportal, you need to get the Tyrannosaur back into shape. Get Tyranno to the red mission beacon. I'll give you new instructions once you arrive.
ooh.
You got it, Dr. O.
Oh, that is what? What the hell was that? Oh. Okay. Okay.
You can walk through the tar, but it will prevent you from jumping. Guide, are you ready to start mission 1? Good work. It's time to get the Tyrannosaur powered up. There are 3 power cells scattered around the tar pits. Grab all of them to fully power Tyrannosaur.
Okay.
The physics matrix of your Zord will allow him to air jump. To perform the air jump, press the A button to jump, then press it again while in the air. You've performed the air jump. Good work. Dino Gem awarded.
Okay.
Dino egg collected. Great. Tyranno's power levels have increased. Your Zord's power levels can be found in the upper left corner of your display. Now, grab the remaining power cells.
The control turns like wildly, like.
Just one more power cell left, and we'll be ready to test Tyranno's weapon system.
I don't like this camera. Just go for it. It doesn't matter.
Mission complete. Great work. Here are your results.
Okay. Okay,
You've activated a new red mission beacon. Go there and I'll upload the Tyranno with the weapon systems test.
It's so weird, like the way that you control, like the Tyranno, is kind of nuts.
Are you ready to start mission 2? Now that your Zord is fully powered, it's time to test the weapon systems.
Okay.
Use the B button to unleash Tyranno's Dino Blast.
Wow, it worked!
That's good news. Your primary weapon doesn't appear to be damaged, but we need to be sure. Continue to test your Dino Blast on the remaining targets. We need to work fast. Mesogog's forces could be here any second. Use your Dino...
Let's do it!
Yeah, yeah.
You found a Dino Dart. By pressing the Z button, Tyranno will gain awesome speed. Your Zord can't jump while in tar. Collect 100 Dino Bolts to restore all Zords to full power. Looks good so far. Keep testing out the various targets. Use your Dino Blast to destroy all of the targets. We're almost
I know.
done. There are still some targets left.
I know, Dr. O.
Everything checks out. Your primary weapon tested perfectly. Mission complete.
I just realized, like, there was, like, dino eggs everywhere. I need to go back and check it out.
A new red mission beacon is available. Go there and I'll upload the final systems test for the Tyranno.
I could barely make it up there. I'm gonna go back, because that is... There you go. Before we begin...
Would you like to restart mission 2?
Yeah.
Now that your Zord is fully powered, use the B button to unleash Tyranno's Dino.
Wow, it worked!
That's good news. Continue to we need to work fast.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's do it!
I know. But there's one thing, there's a couple of things I need to do first.
Looks good so far. Keep testing out the various targets. Collect 100 Dino Bolts to restore all Zords to full power.
There's one thing.
Dino egg collected.
There we go. It actually feels kind of...
Dino Blast to destroy all of the targets. We're almost done. There are still some targets left. Everything checks out. Your primary weapon tested perfectly. Mission complete.
It
New red
says...
mission beacon is available. Go there and I'll upload the final systems test for the Tyranno.
It always... Wait. Right. You can't jump in tar. I don't like how this game's like the controls actually. That is so odd to me.
Watch it. There may be people inside. Try not to be so careless.
Sorry, did not mean that to happen at all. Just wanted to jump and get to the. I tried to jump and get over it, you know.
Move your Zord to the red mission beacon to start the next mission, or select another mission start pad to replay a previous mission.
I know. Dr. O, I know. Just looking around to collect these bolts. Pretty sure they respawn after a while, so.
Are you ready to start mission 3? One more thing to test out. Tyranno's Ground Stomp Special Attack. I've activated the special attack. Press the X button to use it.
Tyrannozord!
Fantastic! You've released Tyranno's Ground Stomp Attack.
Okay.
Connor, my sensors are picking up an energy surge somewhere inside the surrounding mountains. The only problem is, entrance is blocked by massive boulders.
Yep.
Looks like you're going to have to break through. You will have to destroy the orange generators to release Dino Claw power-ups.
Dino Claw. Okay.
Let's go!
You found a Dino Claw power-up. With each Dino Claw, you will be able to unleash Tyranno's Ground Stomp Attack.
Where's the other one? Oh, there's one. Right there.
You need to find a way through the boulders and into the cave entrance.
Okay, okay.
There's the cave entrance. You'll have to break through. Whoa! Looks like the cave entrance is clear. Head inside, but use caution. The energy surge has become stronger, and I don't know what it is. It's a lobber. Good work. Mission complete.
The instant he spawned, he is dead. Might be a dino egg in that mission. I gotta have to check it out later. Maybe not. Hopefully not. Like. Oh.
You've collected a power morpher. Collect all of them to unlock bonus Zord games.
Give to me your power. Yep.
Are you ready to start mission 4?
Yep.
Here's the first wave of robbers. Get used to seeing them because many more are coming.
Roger.
You've got to hold them off. I need more time to open the Invisiportal. Destroy all the lobbers and keep Tyranno safe, no matter what.
Nope. Out of here with you. Any more? There is one. There we go. Oh, there's two more. There's the dino egg.
That was close.
No!
Tar pits are secure for now. Mission complete.
Yeah, I'll replay it later. Okay, right there.
Are you ready to start mission 5? Connor, I'm ready to open an Invisiportal to rescue Kira and the Terrazord from the other dimension. Only triggering the portal with Terra Dinosaur DNA can bring Kira and the Terrazord through. We've got to find some Terra bones in order to obtain the DNA. Searching? I think I found something. Yes, I'm projecting white beacons on your display to show the Terra bone locations. Head for the beacons and uncover those bones. It's our only hope.
Time to head for the back of the net. Let's make this happen.
We're running out of time. Find the fastest way to get all of the Terra bones to the Invisiportal.
Nope. Out with you.
Sensors are still indicating traces of Terra bones. Pick up and deliver the remaining bones to the portal.
I know, Dr. O, I know. I'm trying to avoid getting hit and still collecting it. Okay, looks like they're gone.
Dino egg collected. There's no time to waste. Find the Terra bones and deliver them to the portal.
Where's... There we go. That should be all of them.
Smart thinking. You delivered all of the Dino bones at the same time. Dino Gem awarded. That's it. I've got a lock on it. All you have to do now is summon the Terrazord using the internal Thunderzord link. Press the Y button to summon Terrazord.
Thanks for getting me out of there. That place was creepy.
Welcome back, Kira. The Terrazord is going to be a great help in defending the Earth from Mesogog. Mission complete.
And that was a Dino Gem gathered too, so that's good. Dino Gem awarded. Awesome. Now I gotta need to figure out how to get it from the other missions.
You have unlocked the Terrazord.
No, this is easy. Look at that. Oh.
You've collected a Power Morpher. Collect all of them to unlock bonus. You have unlocked the Red Hawk Zord in the Rock Quarry.
Red Hawk Zord? Wait. What Zord? What Ranger was that part of? Whoa. That was a lot. I want to know if the creators design choice when it comes to having the C stick just do this. Why can't it just turn as well?
Are you ready to start Mission 6? You now have 2 Zords to use against Mesogog. By using the Thunderzord link, you can switch between them by pressing the Y button.
Terrazord!
Guys, it's no longer safe in the tar pits now that Mesogog knows where we are. We need to get the Zords out through this Invisiportal, but first we've got to boost its power. You'll need a plasma boost. I've hidden one high within the mountains in the event we were attacked. You'll have to go up there, find the plasma boost, and bring it to the Invisiportal. Although the Tyrannosaur is great for exploring ground terrain, the Terrazord will give you the ability to explore high mountain passes.
Okay.
Using the Terrazord is a completely different world. To help you out, I projected a series of holographic rings for you to follow high into the mountains. Tap the A button to fly higher and higher.
This is gonna rock!
Fly through the rings and tap the A button to make the Terrazord move its wings and fly. This area is familiar. I'm getting sensor readings that the plasma boost is close by. Somewhere up this mountain. That's not right. This tree is out of place. It seems familiar, but it's massive and of some strange color. There's some kind of energy force strengthening it. Give Tyranno's ground stomp attack a try. Now I have the plasma boost. Get it to the Invisiportal so we can get the Zords to Reefside Canyon.
Out of here.
Dino egg collected. go, guys. We now have an access to Reefside Canyon. Mission complete.
I wonder what the Dino Egg unlocks. Because that's kind of... I'm kind of curious about that. Like, what is it?
Are you ready to transport to Reefside Canyon?
Yes. I'm kind of curious, like, what that does.
Glad you made it to the canyon, guys. I'll continue monitoring you from the underground base of the tar pits. Now it's time to rescue Ethan and the Tricerazord. Head over to the red mission beacon to get started. Watch it. There may be people inside.
I can't help it when
Try not to be
there's...
so careless. Are you ready to start mission 7? The scanners are picking up that this area is rich with dino DNA. I'm locking onto them now. With the Tricerabones, we can lock onto Ethan and the Tricerazord's signature. Now go search the canyon for 3 Tricerabones. You've collected a power morphin. Collect all of them to unlock bonus Zord games. Found one of the Tricerabones. Keep looking, there are more to be found. You've collected a power morphin. Collect all of them to unlock bonus Zord games. Great, you found another one. Hurry, the portal is beginning to collapse.
I wish there was an actual timer to back up what they say, because that is not... There's no way...
That's the last one. Get it to the portal fast, and let's get Ethan and the Tricerazord out of there. Now it's my turn! Smart thinking. You brought all of the bones to the portal at the same time. Dino Gem awarded. It's Ethan and Tricera. The team is finally together again. Mission complete.
Okay. Tricerazord.
You have unlocked the Tricerazord. Ethan, the Tricerazord can't jump and doesn't have a projectile attack. However, pressing the B button just before Tricera is hit will reflect the attack back to the enemy. The Tricerazord is too heavy to jump. Are you ready to start Mission 8? More bad news, guys. When the Tricera was rescued from the portal, toxic crystals from the prison dimension were thrown into the river. We've got to destroy them or they will contaminate Reefside's entire water supply.
By who, though?
Triceratron! Maximum speed! Got one. Clear out the rest. The sooner, the better. Great. I'm detecting more of them down the river. Right.
There they are.
Keep going. There are still some more crystals left to destroy. Four more crystals left to clear. Hurry, guys! The contaminant readings are elevating. The city's water supply is safe. Mission complete.
Okay. Tyranno can jump and can shoot projectiles.
Mission 9. Guys, the Zords are needed at Reefside City right away. There is an invisiportal located at the bottom of the river, but it was never intended to support 3 Zords. I've transported an old friend to your area, the Black Brachiozord. He can boost the power of the invisiportal, but it will take some time for him to get there. Protect the Black Brachiozord until he reaches the invisiportal on the opposite end of the highway.
Okay. It's another escort mission. At least he's walking somewhat fast. I will. Nope. No. Hey. Oi, you!
Brachiozord has been hit. You must protect him, no matter the cost.
Don't like it that you get spawned from like back there.
Brachiozord is taking a serious beating. Watch for
Fuck
enemies
you,
in the
man.
area.
Out of here with you. Oi, you!
Hard hit, and the Brachiozord will be lost.
The controls doesn't help. Doesn't help it either.
He's there. Great work.
Yo,
The invisiportal power is boosted.
I'm
and you
streaming
can
right now, man.
transport to Reefside City. Mission complete.
Hey, man. I don't like the controls. The controls were a little more refined.
You ready to transport to Reefside City?
Then I would have been okay with like escort mission, man. But it's hard.
You've made it to Reefside City. Things may seem quiet now, but Mesogog is definitely up to something. Get over to the red beacon on the other side of the city and let's assess the situation. Watch it. There may be people inside. Try not to be so careless.
I can't help it when we're in the city.
Start Mission 10. Guys, Mesogog's goons have invaded Reefside City. There are heavy fluctuations in the power grid. Look up there. It seems to be a network of energy collectors that are beaming city power to a shielded condenser on top of the tallest building. He's stealing the city's power. You'll need to get up there and destroy all of the energy collectors. After they're all destroyed, you'll need to knock out the shielded condenser.
We're in it to win it.
I'm projecting a ringed flight path to help guide you to each of your targets. You've got one. Now destroy all the others. Keep finding and destroying all of the energy collectors. Do whatever it takes.
Take that. Yeah.
Great shot. Keep it up. Only 2 more to go. Better get moving, guys. The destroy all of the energy collectors before they drain the city. Great job! You got them all! The condenser shield is down, so go finish it. You flew through all of the rings. Dino Gem Award.
I figured as much. Of course.
That didn't seem to work. Try using Terrazord's special attack instead.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah! You blasted it into the next dimension. Way to go! Mission complete.
Yep, Dino Gem awarded.
Are you ready to start Mission 11? Just
Yep.
what I thought. This power crisis isn't over yet. Interference generators are wreaking havoc with the power grid. What could Mesogog need this kind of power for? There must be some reason. Keep your guards up, guys. I sense a surprise coming. Let's make it quick! You're going to need a stronger attack to destroy the interference generators before the city loses all power. There's got to be a way. That isn't working. Try using Tyranno's ground stop attack instead. Great. The first interference generator is down. Now go find the others. There are still more interference generators to destroy. You cannot collect the power morpher with this Zord. Use the matching Zord to pick it up. You've collected a power morpher. Collect all of them to unlock bonus Zord. The city's power is not back to normal yet. Great. Only 2 more interference generators to destroy.
Oh, Dino Egg. I completely forgot about the Dino Eggs. Oh.
Power to the city is almost restored. Only 1 more interference generator left. Dino egg collected.
Get a better view from high ground. There you go.
Reefside's power grid is normalized. Mission complete. But I've got a lead on the extra power Mesogog needed. Get to the next mission beacon, and I'll fill you in on the data.
Okay. Out of here.
Are you ready to start Mission 12? The power Mesogog was collecting is being used to fuel... What the... Zeltrax is here, back at the tar pits! The attack on the city must have been a diversion. Guys, I need you back here right away! Use the Invisiportal in the city to get to Reefside Canyon and then back to... Something else is coming in. I'm picking up a new enemy signature. these taggers have time warping abilities. If they hit you, you'll time shift back to where you started. They're heavily armored, so use caution in dealing with them. Guys, I'm defenseless here without the Zords. Get back here and let's deal with this creep before it's too late. Good work. Those taggers didn't even scratch you. Dino Gem awarded. You're halfway there. Transporting to Reefside Canyon.
Okay, Reefside Canyon.
You've made it this far. You'll need to go to the other end of the river to watch those taggers. Watch it. There may be people inside. Try not to be so careless.
I know.
You made it. Preparing to transport you to the tar pits.
Dino Gem awarded again because I didn't get a scratch on me.
You have unlocked a new movie. Movies can be viewed from the extras menu. Alright, here we go. I've seen this before and it's not pretty. It looks like Zeltrax has transformed into a 30-story version of himself. Remember, you're a team. Okay, you know what to do. It's
Okay. Hey, where's the Power Rangers theme, man? Did they not get, like, the rights to half the theme?
Me first.
watch it. He's up to something.
Wow. Zeltrax's model has seen better days.
Look out. That's a lot of energy. Don't get too close.
Oh yeah.
Great shot. Now get away before he recovers. That didn't even make a dent. His shield is too strong. Wait until he lowers his shield, then try to stun him with your Dino Blast attack.
What the hell? Here, kid. That explains it. Okay. I was wondering why I couldn't use the Dino Drill. Oh, come on! Hey.
You'll have to get past me first.
Watch it. He's up to something.
Gotcha. Out of here.
Now get away before he recovers.
There we go.
Look out. That's a lot of energy. Don't get too close.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Gotcha. Out of here. Is that it? Okay, that's it.
Your robot is no match for me.
You did it. I think it's time we turn the tables and go after Mesogog's army head on.
Bruh. What the hell?
Zeltrax is still out there, but we're not alone. I've got a read on more captured Zords. Head over to the new Invisiportal and let's put Mesogog's forces away once and for all.
Might start collecting some resources first.
Watch it. There may be people inside. Try not to be so careless. Are you ready to transport to the Jungle Island?
Yeah, sure. Why not, actually? I will say... Oh. This is a new environment. What the hell are those things? They look like starfish.
Are you ready to start Mission 14? It's time to rock and roll, guys. There are a couple reasons why I've sent you to this jungle, so here's the first. I've located plant life that has a DNA signature similar to the Parasaurosaur. Do you see these tree pods? They've matured and contain the DNA for the Parasaur. Grab all of them and bring them to the new portal I've created. The portal should lock onto the Parasaurosaur and bring him back home. You know the drill. The tree pods are scattered throughout the jungle. Find them, just when the way is clear. It looks like Mesogog has some new friends. These star-shaped creatures are dropping some type of electric mine to block access to the tree pods. You can't let them stand in our way. You've got one. It's a good start. You've got to keep going.
At least here I can be as destructive as I could, as I want to be.
All right. You found another one. Keep searching. The rest are around. Great. Try to keep your bearings. Use the Terrazord to fly high if you need an overview of the world. It's easy to get lost, but there's no turning back now. There is only one tree pod left to collect.
Where's that last one? Yeah, I betcha he's around here.
That's the last of the Parasaur DNA. Now head for the portal and let's get the Parasaur Zord into action.
Okay, here we go.
It worked. The Parasaur Zord is ready to go and can join the team.
No Dino Gem collected this time, huh? Okay.
You have unlocked the Parasaur Zord.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready to start Mission 15? Alright guys, remember I said there were a couple of reasons why I brought you here? Getting the Parasaur Zord was the first. Now here's the second. I've located Mesogog's base that's being used to manufacture his giant army. It's not going to be easy, but I know you have the skills as a team to take it down. The base is located on the side of the mountain and is protected by some type of crystal energy shield. I've scanned the shield and it's actually made up of dino DNA. You'll have to combine the powers of each of your 4 Zords in order to destroy the energy crystals. Once the shield is down, then the base will be completely defenseless. You'll know what to do. This isn't going to be easy, but I know you can do it. Conserve your special attacks, as I'm sure you're going to need them later. Are you ready? Let's do this! To destroy an energy crystal, use a special attack from a Zord. Way to go! The Parasaur Zord has sliced up the green energy crystal. Fantastic! Tricerazord has crushed the blue energy crystal. Tyrannosaur has stomped out the red energy crystal. Well done. Pterosaur has destroyed the yellow energy crystal. Good thinking. You work together as a team, using your special attacks to bring down the base shield. Dino Gem awarded. The base shield is down. Time to take it out. Give it everything you've got. It's working. Don't let up now. Did you see that explosion? Mesogog's going to be cleaning up for a long time. We've taken a major step in defending the planet from his army. Mission complete.
Dino Gem awarded. Okay, good.
Are you ready to start Mission 16? It looks like Mesogog was up to something foul. He was working on a new bioengineered plant life which was used in the production of his army. When the base was destroyed, sticklerweed spores were scattered across the island. They're beginning to sprout up throughout the jungle and are spreading rapidly. You've got to destroy all the sticklerweed plants before they reproduce. If we don't stop them, they'll cover the planet. Wow, that plant has some really thick skin. Maybe the Scissortail special attack on the Parazord can trim it down to size. Great. Now destroy the rest of the stickler weeds. I'm detecting a large batch of them. There's another one. They're all over the place. Don't let up. sensors indicate there are no stickler weeds near the rock pillars. Go back to the clearing. Destroy all of the stickler weeds before they reproduce. My sensors indicate there are no stickler weeds near the rock pillars. Go back to the clearing. Hurry! I just detected a new plant in the clearing. These things are spreading faster than a cold. Way to persevere, team. Mission complete.
Oh my god, man. Okay. Okay.
Are you ready to start Mission 17? Discover traces of an invisiportal that Zeltrax must have used after our last battle. It's leading to a volcanic region of the world. I'm also picking up a new portal leading to the same prison dimension Kira and Ethan were held in. Mesogog must be up to something. It doesn't look good. You're going to need some extra help again. My Brachiozord will boost the power of the invisiportal that leads to the lava fields. It's going to take some time for him to navigate past the energy mines and those droppers.
No, 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 no. Nope. Oh! Took the bullet. Come on.
Amazing! The Brachiozord made it to the invisiportal unharmed. Dino Gem awarded. He made it. The invisiportal power is boosted and you can now transport to the lava fields. Mission complete.
Man.
Are you ready to transport to the lava fields?
Yep, let's go. Let's do this. The lava fields.
Are you ready to start Mission 18? Look up on that platform. It's some sort of giant crusher. Mesogog has transported the Dimetrozord back to this world and has trapped it inside that high-tech pressure cooker. That machine has the strength to crush the Dimetrozord. You'll have to destroy it quickly before it's too late. It won't be easy. A mutated version of the Frieza worms has been created to defend the lava fields. These razor worms are everywhere, and my guess is that they're not going to give up easily.
I know, it's just these things take a lot of HP. There we go.
You saved him, and a new Zord has been added to your roster. Mission complete.
Okay.
You have unlocked the Demetro Zord. Collected a Power Morpher. Collect all of them to unlock bonus Zord games. Are you ready to start Mission 9? Mescot is converting the lava's thermal energy. If we can destroy these lava drivers, then we'll be closer to defeating his army.
Okay.
Demetro Zord is now part of your arsenal. He's a fearsome Zord with a powerful Saw Blade special attack that can slice through just about anything. Find all of the lava drivers and destroy them. These razor worms are everywhere. Take them out. Dino egg collected. Find all of the lava drivers and destroy them. That's not going to cut it. It's shielded against energy-based attacks. You need to use the Demetro Zord's special attack to break through. You've destroyed a lava driver. Destroy them all. You've collected a Power Morpher. Collect all of them to unlock bonus Zord games. Watch it. That lava is eating through your Zord armor.
Oh, god damn it.
All of the lava drivers and destroy them.
I know. I just need another one.
You've collected a Power Morpher. Collect all of them to unlock bonus Zord games. You've collected a Power Morpher. Collect all of them to unlock bonus Zord games. Find all of the lava drivers and destroy them.
There you are. There you are. I was looking for you. Oh, shit. Shit! No!
Don't give up. Head back to the red mission beacon and give it a...
No, man, no. These controls suck balls.
Shot.
God damn.
Move your Zord to the red mission beacon to start the next mission, or select another mission start pad to replay a previous mission.
Come on, there's that one. I need that. Yep, that's gonna do.
Are you ready to start mission?
Yep.
Mescalon is converting the lava's thermal energy. The Demetral Zord, he's a fearsome to find all of the lava drivers and destroy them. These razor worms are everywhere. Take them out. That's not going to cut it. It's shielded against energy-based attacks. You need to use the Demetral Zord's special attack to break through. You've destroyed a lava driver. Destroy them all. Find all of the lava drivers and destroy them. You cannot collect the power morpher with this Zord. Use the matching Zord to pick it up. You've collected a power morpher. Collect all of them, you have unlocked the Navy Beetle Zord in the rock quarry.
Navy Beetle Sword. That's Ninja Storm, I'm certain.
That blade attack is seriously effective. 2 more to go. Find all of the lava drivers. Great job. Mission complete.
Did not like that one. The only reason I probably don't like it is just because of the fact that the controls suck ass.
Would you like to restart mission 18?
No.
Are you ready to start restart, I've got cell tracks on scanners. He's close by in the volcano. I found an invisiportal leading to the core. The Brachiozord is too large to navigate the lava field safely. You've got to find another energy source to boost the invisiportal. But it looks like you have a more immediate problem to deal with. These cannons are massive. You're going to have to dodge their fire until I figure out our next move. Guys, stay away from the cannon blasts. Those things might be strong enough to fully disable your Zord. The blasts coming from those cannons are intense. If only there were a way to harness their power. Dino egg collected.
Could the game developers have at least given us like some like refill our health so that when we start the next at least have the decency to include like to instantly heal your Zords before you start the next mission, man. Come on.
Are you ready to start mission? I've got cell tracks on scanners. I found it in Brachiozord. You've got to find it, but it looks like these cannons are massive. You're going to have to dock. Guys, stay away from the cannon blasts. Those things might be strong enough to fully disable your Zord. The blasts coming from those cannons are intense. If only there were a way to harness their power. The armor on those things is incredible. None of your weapons None of our weapons are able to destroy the cannons. Maybe we can use their own power against them. Ethan, I've got an idea and it's up to you. Use your Tricerazord to deflect the energy blast back to the cannon. Press the B button to deflect shots at Tricera's head.
Oh, come on, you little bugger. Whatever.
That's it. Keep going and destroy the rest. Use the Tricerazord to deflect blasts back at the cannon. Only one more cannon to go. We can use. Go get it. You've got it. Time to boost the power of the invisiportal and get to Zeltrax. You did it. The power is boosted and you can enter the volcano core. Mission complete.
Are we gonna have to fight Zeltrax at the end of the game? Probably.
Are you ready to transport to the volcano core?
Yeah, might as well. We're here.
Looks pretty hot there, guys. And quiet. Maybe a little too quiet. Something's definitely not right.
I don't think I remember this part of the game before.
Collected a power morpher. Collect all of them to unlock bonus Zord games.
Just exploring around the place a bit. Oh. I guess that was just a blocked path. Or just destroyable stones?
Move your Zord to the red mission beacon to start the next mission, or select another mission starter pad to replay a previous mission. You've collected a power morph. Collect all of them to unlock bonus Zord games. Are you ready to start mission? There's too much interference for an accurate sensor sweep, but I'm picking up something else of interest. These fossilized lava drops are showing some traces of a molecular structure similar to the DNA of the Cephalozord. I'm creating an invisiportal to the prison dimension. You know what to do. Get all of the lava drops and bring them back to the invisiportal. Good, you found one. We're going to need more, but stay on your toes. Okay, you've got another lava drop. This one is full of Cephala DNA. One more should be enough. We found the last lava drop. Go back to the invisiportal and let's free the Cephalozord. Dino egg collected.
I'm kinda curious. No enemies.
Wait a minute. Something's not right.
Oh,
What is that? Sensor readings are off the chart. Guys, you've got company. It's a trap. Getting jammed here and can't hold the invisiportal open much longer. Take them out before the invisiportal closes. The faster, the better. Can't hold the invisiportal open much longer. Just a few more enemies left. Finish them. Destroy all of the enemies.
no! God damn it!
Head back to the red mission beacon and give it a... shot.
Now I at least know what the hell's going on.
Are you ready to see these fossil? I'm creating. You know what to do. Get all of the lava drops and bring them back to the invisiportal. Good. You found one. We're going to need more, but stay on your toes. Okay, you've got another lava drop. This one is full of Cephala DNA. One more should be enough. We found the last lava drop. Go back to the invisiportal and let's free the Cephalozord. Wait a minute. Something's not right. What is that? Sensor readings are off the chart. Guys, you've got company. It's a trap. You're getting jammed here and can't hold the invisiportal open much longer. Take them out before the invisiportal closes. The faster, the better. Can't hold the invisiportal open much longer. A few more enemies left. Finish them.
that was a platform.
That was a huge effort to destroy all of those enemies so quickly. Dino Gem awarded. I know what you went through, believe me, but I still don't know how you managed to pull it off. Thanks, guys. Mission complete.
I actually got the Dino Gem because I completed it quickly. That's good. Good to know, good to know.
Are you ready to start? All that work only to find there is a force field holding the Cephalozord. There's some kind of locking mechanism holding it in place. It looks like you may be able to free the Cephalozord by triggering these flashing locks. I'm not sure what the trick is, but think carefully before shooting at the lock. Take your time, guys. I don't know what will happen if you make a mistake here. That seems to have worked. Look, the lock stopped flashing. 2 of the locks are now solid. You've got it down now. Keep it up. Try shooting the lock when it's a solid color. Definitely onto something here. Looks like the force field is beginning to dissolve.
Oh, hey.
Dino egg collected. See if you can lower the force field by triggering the locks.
Why was there another one behind me?
We're quickly unlocking this force field. It looks like the Cephalozord will be released soon.
Got him.
You did it! The Cephalozord is free. Mission complete.
Oh yeah. I probably would have gone the
We have
Dino
unlocked
Gem.
the Cephalozord.
Where's the red beacon?
Move your Zord to the red mission beacon to start the next mission, or select another mission start pad to replay a previous mission. You cannot collect the Power Morpher with this Zord. You've collected a Power Morpher. Collect all of them to unlock bonus Zord games.
Oh.
Are you ready to start mission? Guys, it looks like Mesogog didn't want to leave anything behind, especially you. This whole place is about to blow. You've got to get out of there. I can't reactivate the lava field in Visiportal. There's a magnetic pulse being sent out, jamming my lock on it. It's up to you to stop the countdown. But how? It's coming from those large magmatrons. They're generating a superheated magnetic field that will destroy this volcano and will easily destroy your Zords. There's no time to lose. You've got to take out those magmatrons before it's too late. Didn't even scratch the magmatron. Try a stronger attack.
Wait a minute. Oh! I did. Okay.
That's it. Got one. Now it's time to take care of the rest. Wow. Look at the range on his attack. There are still more magmatrons to destroy. Destroy all the magmatrons before this place blows.
Ah, there you are.
That's all of them. Mission complete.
I was wondering where that guy went. Oh.
Are you ready to start mission 2? You have unlocked a new movie. Movies can be...
Okay, I'll take a look at it next time. That's some bull.
Come with me peacefully or suffer the consequences.
This is it. Won't be easy. No one knows better than I do. We can destroy the last of Mesogog's giant army and get out of here. Let's take this guy out once and for all. That's it. Now get in close and hit him with the Metro Blade attack. Great shot. Don't stay in close too long. The shield is too strong for that attack. Remember, take your time. Wait until he lowers his shield, then stun him with your Dimetral Saw Blade attack. Mission failed.
Why is it that you only have 5 health as a Megazord? Why can't you just have more?
Come with me peacefully or suffer the consequences.
This is it. Won't be easy. No one knows better than I do. We can destroy the last of Mesogog's giant army and get out of here. Let's take this guy out once and for all. That's it. Now get in close and hit him with the Dimetral Saw Blade attack. Dimetral Blade attack!
I actually got enough time to close into it.
Don't stay in close too long. guys. Powering up.
What the?
His shield is too strong for that attack. Remember, take your time. Wait until he lowers his shield, then stun him with your Demetro Saw Blade attack.
Oh, come on. Gotcha. Is that enough? Probably not. No, it's not. Of course not.
You've got to avoid that beam. Don't let it hit you.
Gotcha. The music stopped. No, it did. It just restarted.
Just as the energy beam gets close, try jumping over it.
Out of here. Finally.
This battle is over, but the war has just begun.
You have unlocked a new movie. Movies can be viewed from the extras menu. Way to go, guys.
Unlocked a new movie. I need to check these out, what these movies are about.
He's triggered a self-destruct mechanism. You've got to get out of there, fast! I managed to reactivate the Invisiportal. Head for it now. Get to it quickly, guys, before the volcano blows.
I hate how slippery the controls are.
Way to go! That should take care of the last of Mesogog's new army of giants.
Yeah!
Right! Yeah! What an amazing adventure! You've proven again that when you all work together, nothing can defeat you. Nothing.
That's it? Wow, that was it, actually. I thought there'd be more. Sword collection. There's 2 Thundersaurus Megazords. I got the Red Hawk. Ninja Storm. And the Beetle. I'm kind of curious, what does, like, can you play? Oh wait, what's this? There's Power Games. I need to check those out. Let's see. Tar Pits. What's the power games? Sure. Holy crud the mundo. Okay. Well, that was interesting.
You have unlocked a new movie. Movies can be viewed from the extras menu.
Huh. Like, what movies are these anyway? They're like, you know, like contain like episodes or like cutscenes? Oh shoot, no. No. Okay. Unlocked a new movie.
You have unlocked a new movie. Movies can be viewed from the extras menu.
Okay. Another movie obtained. I need to take a look at those later.
You have unlocked a new movie. Movies can be viewed from the extras menu.
Okay. Oh, Dr. O. Hi. Come on. Ah. Time bonus. I did not.
You have unlocked a new movie. Movies can be viewed from the extras menu.
You know, I think the controls might make more sense if it was on an actual GameCube controller. Nah, even then, it still doesn't make any sense to me. Like, come on, like, what's with this
You have
design
unlocked a new
choice?
movie. Movies can be viewed from the extras menu.
It's time for the little guy. Just defeat all of the enemies, eh?
so careless?
Are there any in the... Doesn't seem like it. Right.
What are you doing? As a Power Ranger, your duty is to protect, not to destroy.
I know. Can't help it when there's people driving at night. And the fact that I'm a gigantic
You have
mech.
unlocked a new movie. Movies can be viewed from the extras menu.
Looks like it's all of them. I went into the options, I wanted extras. I need to check this out. Wait, what is this? That's it? They couldn't even bother to get the actual like audio and stuff for the show? For like all the shows, man? How lazy do you have to be? Ugh. Where is it? This is coming, right? For me as a game designer, this is coming from me as a game designer, right? As one that's analyzing a lot of the games nowadays, like a lot of games, this is like, man, you have to be so lazy if you can't even get the actual audio, or maybe it's not like they couldn't. Maybe they was just. Maybe it's the fact that they couldn't, like, they couldn't because of legal reasons. Like, sure, like whoever was at the time allowed them to make Power Rangers, but like the game was like, you can't use like any of the audio and stuff, which I find super dumb. I need to see, how do you collect the Zords? Does it show? They don't even tell you. Could you only carry like a certain amount at a time? Wow, you could only carry 9? That's actually so dumb.
Would you like to restart Mission 24?
Am I going to assume?
Are you ready to transport to the lava fields?
Yes. I've been playing this game without like going after the collectibles.
Are you ready to transport to the Jungle Island?
Wait a minute. I forgot to check for like the what was it? The power morphers.
You've collected a Power Morpher. Collect all of them to unlock bonus sword games.
That still hit.
You've collected a Power Morpher. Collect all of them to unlock bonus sword games.
I'm going to guess there's like one of each in every level. Where is... I think this idea I have might make the game a little too easy. But since we defeated like Mesogog's army, wouldn't it make sense to have like wouldn't it make sense to have like
You've collected a power morph. You have unlocked the Crimson Insectizord in the rock quarry.
like wouldn't it make sense that the what you call it that the overworld would kind of like not have enemies? I think that just makes more sense to me. I might have collected everything in this area, but I'm just going around just to make sure. This might make it another, like, this game might just be another project I'm gonna tackle.
Transport to the lava.
Yes, I want to go to the lava fields because I want to see if I can grab some stuff. I know Terra is gonna have like a different moves. I guess like flight, like a moveset, move controls. Might have collected everything in this area actually. I think I'm gonna tackle, right, the what you call it. I'll tackle the other stuff another time, I think.
Are you ready to transport?
Yes. Yeah, I think I might tackle the eggs and all that jazz another time.
Are you ready to transport to the tar?
Yes, back to the tar pits, please. think I'll say this. In terms of like how the game is structured and all that, this game is like fine, but it could be better. Though I suppose because it's a tie-in, I think it's just like one of those like low-budget tie-in movie games. Not movie games, but like TV games, right? I don't think it's like that bad necessarily. Just wish it was better, you know. Just exploring the place. See what other collectibles I can get out of here. This game definitely could be better for sure.
You can walk through the tar, but it will prevent you from jumping.
I suppose this area doesn't have anything, so just move on to the next.
Are you ready to transport to Reefside Canyon?
Yes. Of course. Yes.
Collected a power mole. You have unlocked the Yellow Lion Zord in the rock quarry.
The Yellow Lion Zord. I suppose that means that's all in terms of like collectibles. Just looking around though, just to make sure. Nothing over here. Okay, here we go.
Are you ready to transport to
Reefside City.
collected a power morph. Collect all of them to unlock bonus Zord games. Collected a power morph. You have unlocked the Blue Dolphin Zord in the Rock Quarry.
I guess that means I just got all of them now.
Watch it. There may be people inside. Try not to be so careless.
When you're in the city, there's not much you can do. When you're a gigantic mech. Just looking around, where is like... I'm just going to guess that that's kind of technically all of them. And that the only way you can get the other Zords, I guess, is just... Oh boy.
Are you ready to transport?
Yes.
Are you ready to transport?
I need to look right. Right.
Would you like to restart Mission 2? Now that your Zord is fully powered, it's time to test. Use the B button to unleash Tyranno's Dino.
Wow, it worked!
That's good. To continue to test your... We need to work fat.
Let's do it!
You can walk through the tar, but it will prevent you from jumping. Looks good so far. Keep testing out the various targets. Almost done. There are still some targets left. Everything checks out. Your primary weapon tested perfectly.
That didn't do much.
Mission complete. Would you like to restart? One more thing to test out. Tyranno's grounds. I've activated the special attack.
Tyrannosaur!
Fantastic. Connor, my only problem is you will have to destroy the orange generators to release Dino.
Let's go!
There is no time limit, so I could just take my time with this.
You found a Dino Claw power-up. With each Dino Claw, you will be able to unleash Tyranno's ground stomp attack. You need to find a way through the boulders and into the cave entrance. There's the cave entrance. You'll have to break through.
Whoa!
Looks like the cave entrance is clear. Head inside, but use caution. The energy surges become stronger. I don't know what it is. Good work. You got him. Mission complete.
I have a feeling. Hold a second. think this might be something I have to look up later. Maybe I'll continue playing this off stream.
Would you like to restart Mission 2? Now that your Zord is fully powered, use the B button to unleash Tyranno's Dino Blast.
Wow, it worked!
That's good news. Your primary weapon doesn't have to continue to... We need to work fast.
Let's do it!
Looks good so far. Keep testing out the various targets. We're almost done. There are still some targets left. Collect 100 Dino Bolts to restore all Zords to full power. Everything checks out. Your primary weapon tested perfectly. Mission complete. Would you like to restart mission? Now that your Zord is fully powered, use the B button to unleash Tyranno's Dino Blast.
Wow, it worked!
That's good news. Continue to we need to work fast.
Let's do it!
Looks good so far. Keep testing out the various targets. We're almost done. There are still some targets left. Use your Dino Blast to destroy all of the targets. Everything checks out. Your primary weapon tested perfectly. Mission complete.
This is something I have to look up later. I actually want to know what's like the time limit these guys had. Okay, so I gotta check out this real quick. Zord collection. I'll have to look at it later. I want to see what this does. Oh. Huh. Whoa. Oh. This one straight up uses his mandibles, okay. Cool. I'd like there for be like a special mode. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out all these later, like outside of stream. What is this? What movie is this one? Oh, that's just the intro. This is just the ending, right? Yep, it's just the ending. And this is the it's just like their first introductions, I guess. Trying to see what this one is gonna be. Which part? Okay. Wait, jukebox. Hold up a second. Oh, it stays. Cool. That's actually kind of cool, actually. I'm fine with that. Okay, we're kind of gonna be done here. Really, not gonna lie, that game was controlled a lot more worse than I had expected. But it was not bad. Not at all too bad, I suppose. Oh. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Could be worse. It could be worse. How legal would it be if I pull up like Engine Sentai for us to watch? I'm actually kind of curious because I've been wanting to rewatch Engine Sentai Go Anja for like a while. Let me see. I'm gonna look this up actually. Oh, hello, there's me. Game's not bad. Just wish it was better. Let's see here real quick. I wonder actually, is Super Sentai I'm gonna look this up to like in 2B. Oh. Well, there are Super Sentai here. Was not expecting that. Power Rangers Dino Charges on here, of course. Engines and type. Okay, so there are Super Sentais on here that you could watch. That's cool. That's cool. Would like for there to be more though. Okay, it was just on my phone. I was just looking it up. I think for the rest, like at least for another hour, we just watch some videos or something, man. Cause I got nothing else to think about. Got nothing else we could do at this point. But what could we do? Nah, security breach was never fixed. What could we watch? What could we watch? Okay, let's see here. Let's see. IDT. Let's see. What could we watch? What could we watch? No, actually, I haven't seen this one. I haven't seen this one yet.
What does Five Nights at Freddy's help
Oh, that I didn't even realize it was this long. Jesus.
wanted hide from the player behind the scenes? Today, I'm going to be breaking open every single minigame and area in Help Wanted to show you how this game works from a game developer's point of view. We'll be finding hidden things out of bounds, cut content, leftover developer assets, and showing off tons of goofy things that can occur if you break the game. So without further ado, let's jump right into the intro for the game and the FNAF 1 area.
Please
now,
do.
real quick, let's do a short recap of everything that happens in this portion of the game. That way, we're all refreshed on it. So first, we arrive at the title screen, which appears to take place in a FNAF 1 inspired pizzeria. And after starting a new game, we'll be treated to an introductory roller coaster ride. After going through a set of doors, we'll pass by a handful of billboards detailing some of the franchise's history before being presented with a waiver. After accepting and passing through another door, we arrive at the game's main hub, which appears to be located within a Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Now, as for the FNAF 1 minigame itself, it's a mostly faithful recreation of the original, but in a 3D space. You must observe the cameras in order to keep tabs on the approaching animatronics, and close your doors in order to prevent them from reaching you. You also have to manage your power usage to avoid running out before the night ends at 6 a.m., with this challenge becoming more difficult as each night passes. On night 5, the game takes on a grayscale appearance, and the lights indoors will begin glitching out at random intervals. The jump scares in this level are also different, as they'll now showcase the hard mode variants of the cast instead of the standard animatronics. That's it for the recap though, so let's head back in time and take a look at the intro sequence. So first and foremost, we can take a look at this intro cutscene from a different angle, and it's actually a lot smaller than you'd think. The cart we ride in is placed upon a length of track, and there is a one-sided piece of geometry placed directly behind us. This object is used to create the illusion that the track sort of fades out of existence, when in reality, it extends quite a ways behind us. We just can't usually see it. We can also take a look at our sweet ride from a different angle, and it's actually pretty cool looking. The cart itself is brown, and the front is modeled to resemble Freddy Fazbear himself. All is missing is the iconic top hat. Now as we glide along this track, these billboards usually light up as we pass by them. And with the lighting effects turned off, you can see each of them already loaded in. They're visible before we even reach that room. When passing through the doorway at the end of the track, it's typically pitch black, and we cannot see anything beyond the door itself. But since the post-processing effects are currently disabled, you can see there is a white sphere just kind of floating at the very end. The outside of the room itself is covered in a default texture, and you can see also that the track extends a short ways beyond that back wall. As the player reaches the white sphere, the cart will immediately stop as the cutscene ends, and we arrive at the hub. Arriving at the main hub area, we can take a closer look at this map's design, where we'll find that the doors in this location don't lead anywhere. The hallways surrounding the player do not lead anywhere either, and just out of sight, they simply lead into the void. Heading over to the prize counter, we can spend Faz tokens to obtain various toys and collectibles. And moving the camera beyond that back wall, we'll see that the crane is currently suspended here until the player makes a selection. There's also a white cube stored back here as well, but I'm not entirely sure of its purpose. When we select a prize, the crane will slide out through the door and drop it on the counter in front of us, where it will then exit through another door on the right-hand side. After leaving the player's sight, it will just then teleport back to its original location until it's activated once more. Something kind of interesting though is that the crane and door are not synced properly, so they will clip through each other at the end of this animation. Now if we head out of bounds to the right of the stage, there are a couple of objects a little ways out that are pretty interesting. There's a disc-shaped flashing light out here, as well as a button that says End Showtime. Now at first I was confused as to why this was out here, but the reason is actually pretty cool. So to my understanding, there was originally supposed to be a show that could be unlocked later in the game, where the original cast would sing and perform on stage in front of us. This was later scrapped, but apparently this performance remains within the game's files. This Showtime button is currently deactivated, but we can force the performance to begin before the prerequisites are completed, although it doesn't work the way I had hoped. The moment we activate Showtime, the player will be teleported to a separate area within the same map. This section of the level has Pirates Cove, the main stage, and some standard map assets, but nothing else. The performance itself will not begin, considering we've broken the game's logic. But taking a peek behind the curtain, the cast just T-posing in their usual spots. Over in Pirates Cove, we can see Foxy T-posing as well. Now off to the side, we can see a large piece of gray geometry placed out of bounds, and this is used to obscure the player's view of the rest of the map. Flying beyond it, we can see that the rest of the level is still loaded in, except the stage and Pirates Cove are currently missing. While it's over here though, the missing assets were restored, and the Showtime area that we teleported to had unloaded. I'm assuming this is because even though the show never started, enough time had passed for the performance to end, resulting in the player being warped back to the main hub. Before moving on from the Showtime area, I activated the black light switch in the hub before coming over here, which resulted in something pretty cool. Since the black light mode is currently enabled, each of the performing characters have been reskinned with these neon color palettes. To my understanding, these reskins are a reference to the black light merchandise that was originally produced by Funko in 2018. These guys are usually a bit rugged in appearance, so seeing them with these bright colors is a bit strange. Now heading into night 1, we can turn the lights on and get a better idea of how this map actually functions. First off, the darkness that surrounds the player's office is more than just basic lighting effects. On either side of the player, there are black barriers placed in the doorways that obscure our view of the halls. When you activate the lights, these barriers are unloaded, which allows us to see beyond the door. And speaking of these barriers, they're used elsewhere in this map as well. One of them is used to block both ends of the hallways, and the other is placed in front of the restroom's entrance. If we head over to Pirates Cove, there's a sign out front that reads, "Sorry, out of order." This very same sign can be found in the hub as well, only it's hidden just beneath the floor in front of the show stage. So now let's take a look at the animatronics themselves, because the way...
This is all interesting so far, actually. Because I'm, like, taking note of all this, especially since I'm gonna be making my own FNAF fan game at some point. The black lights, the way they utilize that is actually kind of cool. The fact that when the player presses it, it disappears for a few seconds to let the light like shine, and then pops back in. But the lighting is dark enough that you don't even notice. You don't even notice that that was a thing.
They navigate
cool.
this map is pretty interesting. Unlike their first FNAF game, which is made of pre-rendered images where the animatronics simply warp between locations, we can actually watch these guys as they move throughout the pizzeria. The cameras will be blocked by static at the beginning and end of these walking cycles, but when viewing this from a different perspective, we can see how they snap into their idle positions. It's super cool watching these creepy animatronics walking through the pizzeria, and it's especially unsettling when they stop and turn to the player in the doorway. Foxy isn't much different than the others, as he will also snap between the stages of his approach. And when he begins running, he will be moved to the end of the hallway before sprinting to our office. If our office door is closed when he reaches it, he will immediately unload. Although he is not physically present, we can hear him attacking the door, and opening it before this interaction finishes will result in us getting jump scared. On the topic of our animatronic foes, something I was curious about is what happens to them when they're not visible on any cameras. There are circumstances where the animatronics cannot be found anywhere within the map, and by moving the camera out of bounds when this occurs, we'll see that they are stored way off to the side. What's interesting though, is that Freddy does not behave the same as the others. Instead of being placed where the others are, Freddy is moved way beneath the map itself. And speaking of Freddy, as he makes his way towards the player, there are a few locations he can appear in, including a couple where we can only see his eyes glowing in the dark. Turning the lights on, we're able to observe him in all his glory, and that's not always a good thing, because when he's staring at the camera from the restrooms, he's actually clipping through the ground. Freddy is leaning around the corner of the women's restroom, and upon closer inspection, his feet are sticking down beneath the floor. This is not as spooky as you think it is, Freddy. Now, while filming, I got jump scared by one of the animatronics. But when I moved the camera over to the office, there was nothing there. As it turns out, the jump scares in this level actually take place pretty far from the map itself. Way up above the pizzeria, we will find a large gray sphere. And this sphere is where the jump scare animations take place. So there are a couple of ways you can get jump scared in this location, including leaving the door open when they're standing in the doorway, failing to close the door when Foxy charges your office, and leaving the light on when an animatronic passes by. The moment a jump scare occurs, the player camera will be warped into that gray sphere out of bounds. And although I wasn't able to get a very good shot of it, we can see that our attacker is quickly moved inside with us. Moving the camera back down to the office while this happens is pretty interesting though, because as this animation is happening, the camera screen and control panel have been unloaded. The buttons on top, however, are still intact, except they're just floating there now. Of course, we can watch the jump scares themselves in bullet time, and it's pretty neat. As you can see, they're mostly faithful recreations of the original animations in FNAF 1, and it's cool to see them not only in a fully 3D space, but also from a perspective we're not typically able to.
That's cool, actually. That's cool.
Evolving. I think it applies off the field too. You want to get.
After the animation finishes, a small rectangle of static appears and fills the camera until we are taken to the game over screen. After arriving on this map, there are two buttons in front of us, one taking us back to the hub and the other restarting the level. There's also a TV on the table in front of us displaying the classic game over screen from the first game.
Classic.
Moving the camera back, we can see that this area surrounded by curtains rests on a piece of red checker flooring. But beyond the curtain itself, it just comes to an end. Just beneath the floor, we can also find a bit of text reading, "You are dead." Now, we will be coming back to this area in just a bit, but for now, I want to talk about Night 5. So in order to access Night 5, you must hit the black light switch on the left side of the level select monitor. Doing so will change the lighting in the hub itself, and everything will take on a neon appearance, including the balloons and the glitch trap that is standing behind us in the restroom area. When the switch is active, the level select menu is also changed, as it now only contains the black light levels. These are levels with a bit higher difficulty, and they're also visually altered in some way or another. As for Night 5 itself, we can see that the moment we load in, everything is in black and white. That's not the only thing that's changed, as the cupcake on our desk has also been swapped with our Nightmare variant. For the most part, this night progresses as normal, except for the doors and lights glitching out randomly. As for the animatronics themselves, the models we see roaming the pizzeria are unchanged, but the jump scare models are a different story. What you're looking at now is Neon Chica's jump scare. And as you can see, they are a bit different in appearance. On this night, each of the main cast has been replaced by their blacklight alternatives. This includes Neon Chica, Dark Freddy, Neon Bonnie, and Burnt Foxy. Dark Freddy seems to be heavily based on Shadow Freddy, who appears in FNAF 2, and for more reasons
Makes sense.
than you'd first think. With the lighting effects turned on, they are solid black, except for their glowing white teeth and eyes. With these effects disabled though, we'll see that they share the same purple tint as Shadow Freddy as well. Only, now their eyes and teeth are solid red. Neon Bonnie is mostly desaturated in this level, appearing mostly black and gray, even with the grayscale effect turned off. They have a slightly more withered appearance, and with the lighting effects turned on, they are illuminated in a purplish color as this animation plays out. Finally, Burnt Foxy is just as his name insists, a severely burnt version of the original animatronic. Their left eye is a solid yellow color, and the exterior of their suit is covered in a charred, molten texture. Now, since we're taking a look at the jump scares, it wouldn't be fair if I didn't at least mention Mr. Cupcake. So, when we enter the game over screen after dying in a blacklight level, Mr. Cupcake will no longer be on top of the TV. Instead, they'll be sitting atop the table on our left. Trying to pick them up will result in the player being jump scared. But how does this work off camera? Well, as you can see, the moment we click on the cupcake, they'll appear beneath the table and quickly move in front of the camera. After this animation ends, they'll be moved underneath the map, but their position is still tied to the player's camera, meaning they'll move around beneath the map as the player looks around. But with that, we've come to the end of the FNAF 1 levels in Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. So in the FNAF 2 location, we are once again stationed in the security office of a Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. As you may have guessed, there are no doors in this location, only a long hallway directly in front of us and 2 vents on either side of our desk. In order to survive the night, you must keep tabs on your cameras, while simultaneously using your desk lights to spot the encroaching animatronics. If they manage to reach your office, you have to quickly put on your Freddy Fazbear mask in order to trick them into leaving. This does not work on the puppet, however, as the only way to prevent them from jump scaring you is to keep their music box wound. Nights 5 and 6 are blacklight levels, meaning their lighting is entirely different than the first 4 nights, and the AI are a lot more aggressive. On night 6 though, the lights are changed in color once more, and the rest of the withered animatronics will now be active, resulting in a much more challenging night. Recap aside, let's take a look at this map from a different perspective. So after turning the lights on, I wanted to move the camera through the map and take a look at each of the animatronics in their starting positions. In the very back of the restaurant, we can see 3 of the withered animatronics all sitting dormant in the corner of this back room. Withered Bonnie is sitting upright in the corner, looking as menacing as ever, while the other 2 have definitely seen better days. Freddy is in some kind of inverted Family Guy death pose, with his leg bent at a 90-degree angle and his fingers broken in all different directions. Withered Chica is definitely a bit worse for wear, and her severed leg is standing upright in front of her. Something I noticed while inspecting her model, though, is what I believe to be blood covering the inside of her mouth. The jaws of her endoskeleton are coated in what I assume to be a splatter of blood, which is a pretty gruesome detail that would be easy to miss during regular gameplay. If we move beneath the map, we can see that her other arm is sticking straight down through the floor. And while observing this, I realized that this is where Foxy is stored before he is brought to the map. Our main man Foxy here will remain underneath this room until they are warped into the hallway. And after the player wards them off with the flashlight, they will be moved into the back with the other withered animatronics. As for the rest of these guys, they will only start moving on night 6, so we'll come back to them a little bit later. Heading over to the toy animatronics, they're standing next to each other in their starting positions. They'll always start the night in the same position, where all 3 are visible on camera 9. However, because of the placement of the camera and the dark lighting, it'd be hard to see that all 3 characters are clipping through each other. Bonnie's left arm is sticking through Freddy's side, and Freddy's left arm is clipping all the way through Chica. From the front, this looks a bit messed up, but when viewed from the back, it almost looks like their arms are locked Wizard of Oz style. Among these animatronics is Balloon Boy, who starts off in the same room as the puppet. The moment he becomes active, he'll be moved just beneath the room he starts in, where he will remain until he's warped closer to the office.
Screw that little shit. I think any FNAF 2 fan would agree that Balloon Boy is the most annoying little shit in the game. One of the most annoying little shits in the game. Or maybe the. Who knows?
Now, Balloon Boy only attacks a player through the vent on our left, and the way this works is actually interesting. So we can't typically see inside the vents unless we turn their lights on. But as you'll be able to see with the lighting effects disabled, there is a black barrier placed at the entrance, which prevents us from seeing inside. Heading inside the vents, they take a 90-degree turn and then simply come to an end. Just beyond the office walls, we can see there are 2 more sections of vent placed on either side of the player. and these particular assets are floating disconnected from the rest of the map. These segments are used when an animatronic, such as Balloon Boy, begins approaching your office through the vents. And when this occurs, they'll be warped into the exact ventilation area, which we can see through the cameras. After a brief moment, they'll then jump across into the next section, where they can then enter our office. Unlike the other enemies we face in this location, Balloon Boy is incapable of jump scaring the player. And when we put on the Freddy mask, they will immediately run out the vent and into the hallway. We can watch this from another perspective, where we'll see he teleports backwards a small distance before running out. He'll then sprint past our desk and into the main hallway, where he's then sent back to his starting position. As for the other animatronics, we can watch as they walk through the building and warp between locations. For instance, the moment Toy Bonnie becomes active, they'll jump over here and walk past the bathrooms before being moved underneath the map temporarily. From here, they'll be sent all the way across the level to what I believe is one of the party rooms, which are stored separately from the rest of the map.
That's
As
weird.
for the main hallway in front of us, each of these doors leads directly out of bounds. When an animatronic reaches one of said doorways, they'll be sent back to the party room area. Only in this case, they're now standing at the entrance to the ventilation system. Multiple enemies can attack us this way at once, and it's pretty cool being able to see not one, not two, but 3 animatronics inside the vents at the same time. So when the animatronics reach our office, they'll stand in front of our desk, which forces us to put on our mask, or we will eventually be jump scared. What's interesting is that while Chica was standing in our office, I found Freddy had been moved beneath the map right below our desk. I'm not sure why he was placed here. I'm assuming it's because Chica was already in the office when Freddy was meant to attack, but if you know why this occurred, let me know in the comments. Something else I noticed that's kind of funny is...
I could think of 2 ways. You know, like one of the ways, like why Toy Freddy teleports under there. One of those reasons could be like a misplaced point, or like a point maybe where the character is supposed to teleport, but because it's placed so far like on the ground, it kind of in a different spot. It kind of like messed up, I suppose. Not sure. Kind of like mess up. Yeah, it could be just misplaced. Maybe during development they forgot to like move him somewhere else. That could be it. Who knows, really? Who knows?
That when we ward off Mangle using the Freddy mask, we can see that they are quickly moved out of our office. This movement is so fast that even in bullet time, we can barely see it happening. It's a bit odd too because, to my knowledge, the other animatronics vanished right away when leaving the office. Mangle seems to be the only exception. Next, let's have a look at the puppet. Unlike the rest of this robotic cast, the puppet does not navigate the pizzeria as they approach the player. Instead, the music box must be wound in order to prevent an unavoidable death as they walk down the hallway to jump scare us. If we move the camera over to the prize counter, we can see the blue and purple box placed just beside the counter. And it just so happens Mangle had the same idea, as they're over here keeping the marionette company. Moving the camera inside the box itself, we'll see that the puppet is bent all the way over inside it, with their arms tucked underneath their legs. Their model is pretty tall, so I was a bit surprised they fit in this box so neatly. When the music box runs out, the box will flip open with a burst of confetti, and the marionette will basically unfold their body as they stand upright. After a quick, spooky hula dance, their model will reset into a folded position within the box. Now, I didn't realize this at first, but the moment the puppet is activated, the rest of the animatronics on this map will be completely unloaded. Moving the camera throughout the map is a bit eerie now, because this location is typically never this empty. Though, we're not completely on our own. Even though Toy Chica has been unloaded, her cupcake still exists on this map, and it is floating just beneath the floor.
Nice.
I guess this just proves that Mr. Cupcake really is the strongest animatronic of them all. Shortly after the puppet's initial animation finishes, they'll be warped into the hallway in front of us and begin walking to our office. They really are quite massive, considering they can't even stand upright in this corridor without their head touching the ceiling. When they eventually reach our office, the player camera will be warped way into the sky, where the jump scare animation will play out. So back inside the map, I decided to teleport our player around and see what happens, because even though we're unable to walk around, we can still move the player themselves throughout the pizzeria. I took a stroll over to the toy animatronics, and we can get as close as we want, because there are of course no jump scare triggers tied to these models. Heading over to the prize counter, we can move the player on top of the puppet's box, which is kind of neat, and even stand in front of it when they pop out. If we move the player into the main hallway, you can see that when they warp here and begin heading to our office, they will walk straight through us like we're not even here. Next, let's take a look at the Freddy mask. So when one of our robotic foes enters our office, we use this mask in order to trick them into leaving. But how exactly does it work? Well, viewing this from another angle, we can see that the mask instantly warps in front of the player camera. It is also tied to our camera, so that when we look around, the mask moves with us, which looks pretty funny from this perspective. When the mask is taken off, it will return to its starting position on the cardboard box beside us. Now at this point, I want to see what would happen if we move the player onto the pizzeria and then equip the Freddy mask. And I wasn't disappointed. With the player controller placed at the end of the hallway, I put the mask on, and it still appears on our head instantaneously. When taking it off though, the mask will then float all the way back to its starting position. Something else I noticed is that when the mask is in transit, if the player looks around, the mask will move with it. I then warped the player into the party rooms and equipped the mask, where I realized that the mask's acceleration changes depending on how far it has traveled. So by continuously pressing the spacebar, we can make it move ridiculously fast. So heading into night 5, I was curious what the rest of this pizzeria looked like in this altered lighting. And while flying around, you'll see that the black light effects will fade in and out depending on how far away you are from the map. Something else I noticed is that the Freddy mask also looks a lot different on this particular night. With the post-processing effects enabled, the mask itself is a bit glossy in appearance, and because of the lighting in our office, it has a purple tint to it. You would usually never be able to tell, but with these effects disabled, we'll find that the mask is actually a metallic silver color instead.
Oh.
Just behind our desk, there are some shelves and open lockers, and among the other merchandise is a Mr. Cupcake plush. For some reason though, they're a bit camera shy, and no matter what angle we look at them from, they'll always be looking the other way.
Yeah,
of course,
that's
Mr.
weird.
Cupcake wouldn't be complete without Chica, and flying through the restaurant, we'll find that something isn't right with her either. And by that, I mean she's sunken into the floor up to her shins. I know the animatronics get quirky at night, but this is just ridiculous. On night 6, the lighting once again changes, and our office now has a reddish purple tint to it. The rest of the cast are now active as well, and will begin their assault on the poor night guard. Similar to the toy animatronics, Withered Bonnie will walk down the center of the main hallway before coming to a stop. This model in particular looks downright terrifying in this lighting, and it's highly unsettling as they stare us down from the shadows. We can also watch as Withered Freddy stomps into our office, where he will assume a similar position to Toy Freddy. I realized at this moment that he was not alone, because Chica and Foxy decide to join him. They almost look like they're standing in line at the supermarket, which makes this whole thing a little less scary. Nope, it's still horrifying. And speaking of scary, there are circumstances where both the toy and withered version of Freddy will be loaded into the same location. Because of this, they'll clip through each other's models, which results in a nightmarish fusion of Freddy's. Now, for the most part, the toy animatronic jump scares are simply them lunging towards the camera, but the withered animatronics are a bit more interesting. Bonnie, for example, will remain far below the camera for a moment before being quickly moved up into frame where his animation plays out. Even more terrifying, Chica will behave the same way, except her arms will stick straight out and her eyes are rolled back into her head. Like Bonnie, she will then be moved upwards into frame where she begins biting at the camera, resulting in one frightening jump scare. Finally, after completing the Withered Night, I want to take a look at what happens when we open the prize box on the table. As you can see, the box is currently empty inside. But after spinning the handle a few times, it will burst open with some confetti. Only, for some reason, our prize launched upwards through the ceiling, and it never came back down. Glorious? But with that, that's everything I found hidden off camera in the FNAF 2 section of Help Wanted. So arriving at Fazbear's Fright, the horror attraction, we're stationed in the security office where we're surrounded by 3 different screens, each serving a unique purpose. Directly in front of us is the primary surveillance system that overlooks the main attraction areas, and attached to the controls is a button that plays Balloon Boy's sound effects. This is used to lure Springtrap, this level's only life-threatening animatronic, into the map's various rooms and away from our always exposed office. On the right side is the ventilation camera system, which contains a button used to seal off the vents, preventing Springtrap from reaching the player through them. Finally, there is the maintenance panel on our left, and this is used to fix the various errors that we can encounter throughout the night. We must use each of these tools to keep Springtrap at bay, while also avoiding the phantom animatronics as they appear within the attraction. They are non-lethal, but being jump scared by them results in our cameras and tools being broken. Recap aside, we can explore this building and take a look at some things we're not usually able to see up close. This entire map is full of decorations and props from previous entries in the series, including a box full of animatronic pieces that is stored inside of our office. Inside this box, there are 3 masks, including Freddy, Mangle, and Toy Bonnie, as well as a few severed arms and Bonnie's guitar. What's odd is that there are also some paper scraps down inside, but I'm not sure why they're floating here, considering you'll never be able to see them. I had looked throughout the entire facility, but I was unable to locate Springtrap inside. And that's because when the night begins, he's actually stored far beneath the map until he is activated. Taking a closer look at his model, we'll see that it's a lot scarier than you'd first realize.
God damn it.
The costume itself is pretty worn, and because of the tears in the exterior, we can see some of the metallic parts that make up the suit. Moving the camera inside of the model though, we can see the spring lock mechanism is fully modeled inside, and it's shrouded in what looks like human entrails. Glorious? No, gruesome. It gets even more gruesome though, because although it's hard to see, looking inside the mask, we will find the rotted remains of William Afton's head. This particular model is really creepy, and the minigame as a whole is even scarier, knowing what lurks inside the Springlock suit. Now, speaking of Springtrap, we can see how they function within this level as well. So he'll be activated on the second night and begin his assault on the player. And as you can see, the moment he is called into the map, he will instantly warp from the void into one of the hallways. Once there, we can observe him moving between locations as he slowly walks forward and then snaps into his idle pose. These walk cycles are even more frightening with the post-processing effects enabled, as their glowing eyes can be seen peering through the darkness. Next, let's have a look at the Phantom animatronics. So the way these enemies work is completely different than Springtrap, because instead of approaching the player through the hallways, they'll load into a static location, and we have to avoid looking at them to prevent being jump scared. So, just like Springtrap, before they appear on any of our cameras, Balloon Boy can be found beneath this map. They are technically active at this point and will remain out of bounds until they are meant to appear in our cameras. But how exactly does that work? Well, the instant they are called into the map, they'll simply be warped in their current state directly.
I think we'll watch this another time. This is interesting from a game designer's perspective, because I'm, again, a game designer, and I want to make a FNAF fan game of my own, so watching this is definitely going to help me in terms of like what I could do. But for right now, I feel so tired. I'm feeling tired right now. I want to get some sleep, like, cause like I didn't get much sleep last night. So have a good night, everyone. I'll probably stream next week on Saturday again, like usual. And yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing else, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do next week. We'll just see what happens. Yeah, that's it. See ya.